Let's try to adjust the... Oh no, why is it so bright? Sorry guys, I'm trying to... Let's see if we can adjust the lighting here. Okay, this will have to be... Oh, well, I think if I sit back, it'll be all right. Okay. Hi, everyone online.
I gotta turn it back on as soon as I play it then.
Oh, no worries.
Okay.
Is it all right? Was it just this washer?
It was down here.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, right here.
Okay. That's great. All right.
Okay,
How about we give a hand for Bob? Yay! Bob, can we turn down this spot a little bit? It's kind of strong. Okay. I think it's just going to be strong. I'm going to be a little white blob today, guys. Sorry. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm not sure if I can. Sorry, guys. Oops. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get my camera to refocus because it's making me like super white, but that's okay. Like I'm just totally black. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let it go. Everyone can still hear what I'm doing. Yeah? Okay. All right, everyone. Aloha! Aloha! Welcome to Ukulele 101 Beginner Bootcamp. Give yourselves a round for being here today. So, I'd like to kick off Bootcamp by checking in on the community, right? I know a lot of us here are newbies, and I want to just remind you that today we're going to start from the very basics, yeah? So that you don't have to worry about that. This is a very safe environment for anyone who's just starting out. So just as a kind of measure of the room, how many people have been playing ukulele less than a week? Raise your hands. All right, give it up for these newbies. Yeah, about a dozen people in the room. Okay, anybody who's been playing less than 2 weeks? Less than a month? Okay, several more hands. Less than 3 months? Okay, less than 6 months? Okay, and then less than a year? Okay, more than a year. All right, are you guys here accompanying some beginner friends? Yeah, or just want to get a review on the basics too? Yeah, okay, good. So, and how many of you have been learning with me online? Yeah, yay, thank you. My YouTube, I just crossed 250,000 subscribers. So thank you for supporting me. I'm doing a giveaway to celebrate 250,000 subscribers. If you go on my Instagram, which is Cynthia Lynn Music, you can find out more details about the giveaway. You just have to post a video that you've learned from my channel, yeah? And I'll announce a winner soon. But also today, we are doing a drawing for the Cynthia Lynn signature ukulele, which you can see right here. Yeah, it does have my name on it. It has upgraded strings, and the hibiscus flower inlay is a laminate mahogany, and you can check it out at the desk. Oh, I forgot to bring prizes, so I'll tell Carissa in a minute to bring those prizes up. Okay, and so we're going to be projecting the songbook up here. You are welcome to look at your own songbook as well. And when there's lots of room, move yourself into a position where you can see the music clearly, yeah? So if you can't see from over here, go ahead and move yourself over to where you can see more clearly, yeah? Yeah, can you guys see? Yeah, you can move. Don't be shy, don't be shy. We can all be friends here, yeah? So what I love about ukulele is that I believe it is really great to learn as a group. That maybe you've been learning with me online, you know, just you looking at me on the computer, and that's a lot different than getting in a room and playing with people. Ukulele is a really great communal and social instrument. So right now, take a second and introduce yourself to someone sitting near you that you do not know. They're going to be your neighbor and your helper today. You guys are going to learn together. Go ahead, introduce yourself. Sorry, still trying to work on it, guys. Yeah, yay! Hi, everyone. Bob, can I get more you in the monitor? Okay. So, over the course of our boot camp, I will tell you to check in with your neighbor from time to time, you know, because you can help each other out. You can be like, oh, are my fingers right here? Or how are you doing this? Or if you see someone who's like, I have no idea how to do a G, you know, you can maybe give them some helpful pointers. I believe that the ukulele is a communal instrument that we can learn together as a community, yeah? So we're going to start with the very basics here at the top. We're going to learn how to hold the ukulele. And this is important because I see a lot of people kind of like having it in their lap and they wonder about different hand and wrist issues. A lot of it has to do with the way you're holding the ukulele. So have the neck at 10 o'clock on your body. Yeah? You can rest the body of the uke against yourself or in your lap, whatever's comfortable. It kind of depends on the size of the uke versus the size of your body. And then with your left hand just like lightly cradling, take the right arm and wrap it around the ukulele. Yeah? Get comfortable with pinning it against your body. And at least in the beginning, if you don't have a strap, or you know, in any situation where you're not playing with a strap, then you're just going to pin it against yourself. And a lot of players, a lot of world-renowned players play without a strap. It's up to you if you want to use a strap or not. Okay, so you should be able to, your arm should come around enough that you should be able to strum with your thumb above the sound hole, on the fretboard above the sound hole. So go ahead and take your thumb and pull it down across the frets. Make sure you are not over the sound hole. You want to be above the sound hole on the fretboard. Yeah? Everybody okay with that? So the reason for that, I'll tell you quickly, is that you're going to get a more hollow sound if you play right over the sound hole. You're going to get a better sound if you play over the fretboard. And as we learn to strum, we're going to use the fretboard as leverage, okay? All right, so now we're going to learn. Well, I'm going to assume that we're all in tune, but let's try this together. As we're learning to strum, we'll talk about the tuning. So take your thumb, right? Go to the top string, right? The string that's closest to you, and go ahead and pluck down. Okay? This should sound like minor, an octave down. This is G. So let's sing it out. G. Okay. Now, I want you to try this. Is take your thumb, go over the string, and put your thumb underneath the string. Yeah? And I want you to pull. Give that string a little tug without plucking it. Yeah? Okay? Yeah. I want to see everybody pull the string. Yeah? Go ahead and let yourself get a little tension on that G string. I find that most beginners are afraid to strum hard. Yeah? So you should be able to get a good amount of tension on the G. Okay? Nope. Without plucking it. Yeah? Okay. Now, you see how it's like cutting halfway through my thumb here? Right? Get all the way in there. Now pull forward on the G. Nope, don't pluck it. Don't pluck it. I just want you to play with the tension of it. So everybody play with the tension. Okay? Pull it forward. Now let go. You hear how much louder that is? Okay? One more time with the G. Get your thumb underneath. Pull forward without plucking, and now let go. Okay, so this is G, do with me, G. Okay, now next string. Get your thumb underneath for the C. No, pluck forward, and now let go. And I want you to be using your thumb right now, okay? Please use your thumb right now. Try again with the C, right? Get your thumb underneath. And this is also just kind of getting control of the strings. Get your thumb underneath, pull forward, now let go of the C. C, now let's try E, go to the E string, okay? Pluck it out, and now let go. E, okay? And now the A, get your thumb underneath, pull forward on it, and now release. Okay? Now let's do one string at a time with a thumb. Yeah? G, C, A. Okay. So this is all just to assuage you of any fear that you might break your string if you pull or pluck too hard. These strings are fluorocarbon, but a form of nylon. Most of you probably have nylon strings. They're strong. You should be able to pluck nice and hard and get a lot of sound out of them. So don't be scared of that. Now take your thumb, okay, and put it against the fretboard in the back above that G string. Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to push down, right? Oh, without plucking, you're pushing down towards the C string with the string, okay? Again, you're just kind of playing with the tension of it. Can you guys see what I'm doing here? You're pushing down on the string towards the C string. Now I want you to let go and stop your finger on the C string. Yeah, okay? This is how we build control of our strum, okay? So everybody again, G string, push down first, now let go. Good. Now you notice your thumb is staying on the fretboard. If you can keep your thumb on the fretboard, it's going to just give you a little bit more stability as you're learning to strum, okay? One more time, G, pull down to the C, now let go. Okay, now C, pull down, go. Now you're stopping on the E string, okay? Now E, pull down and let go. And now A, pull down and let go. Good. Now we're going to do that. Oh, someone over there needs a tune. Okay? So now, okay, let's try all the strings down. Now you can see that my thumb stays on the fretboard the entire time. G, C, E, A. Keep your thumb on that fretboard just like that. Ready? Let's do it together. See if you can sing out the string names with me. And G, C, E, A. One more time. And G, C, E, A. Good, okay, that's the tuning of the strings. And if you can keep your thumb on the fretboard like that, then you can build control as we go faster, okay? Now listen, hold your U's for a second. Hold your U's for a second, yeah? Okay, so as you learn to strum faster, I want you to still articulate those strings. Right now you can hear every string, right? Okay. Okay, now as I go a little bit faster, but I can still hear every string, okay? So a lot of newbies, a lot of beginners who come to my class and they're like, oh, why can't I get any sound? It's because you're skipping the string, you're not fully plucking the string. So let's try that together with a thumb, okay? Slowly, G, C, E, A. Let's hear every note again. Good, now a little bit faster. Carissa, can you bring me that bag of prizes that's behind? Yeah, okay. Okay, now a little bit faster. Okay, now in time, ready? Down strums, 3, 4, down, 2. Try to articulate. Okay, good. Okay, now, all right, we're going to try, we'll do the up strum later, but now let's try where we move to strumming with our index finger, okay? So you want to learn to strum with the index finger so that it gives you a little bit more versatility with strumming. As we learn more complex strums, you're going to probably want to use it. And you know, if you don't like it, you can always go back to strumming with the thumb. Yeah, thank you, Carissa. So take your thumb and your index, and if you've ever played guitar, it's kind of like you're turning your index finger into a pick. But allow your index finger to stick forward just a little bit, and then you're going to turn all of this downwards, right? So that your index nail is facing the ground, okay? Now, okay, you're going to take that index nail that's facing down and get it underneath that G string. From the top, from over top, right, from the fretboard, you're pushing down. You see how this string is cutting like halfway down my nail? Okay, so it's not about having nails. You don't need nails to play. You're moving the string halfway down the nail. Okay, it's going to be slippery. Your nail's going to be slippery. So pull forward, right? Again, just like we did with the thumb, you're going to pull forward to get tension on the string without letting go. Okay, so ready on the G, everybody pull forward. And now let go. Well, let's try that again. Okay, so finger underneath, right? Pull forward on the G, and now let go. Okay, you feel like, you know, how slippery it can be? You guys feel that? You know, so you have to build a control where you can put enough pressure against the string. So let's try that again, right? Finger slides down the fretboard, pull forward on the G, get a nice amount of pressure on it, and now let go. Okay, now try it with the C. And the C. Now try it with the E. E. And now with the A. A. Good, okay? Now, one string at a time again from the G. Ready? G, C, A. Good, okay? Now, we're going to do the same thing that we did with our thumb and take that index finger and move it down. So, and this is going to take a little bit. If you have long nails, it might make it a little bit hard to do, actually, but you just have to really leverage the weight against the nail. So push down on the G string without letting go. Push down on the G string so that it's getting close to the C string, and your fingertip is still touching the fretboard. Your index finger is touching the fretboard. Now, down, let go, and stop on the C string. All right, your finger's still on the fretboard. Everybody feel that? Your finger's still on the fretboard. Because if your fingers are flying off every time you strum, it's going to be less stable for you to learn to strum. Okay, all right, let's try that again. G string, index finger on top, push down, and now let go. Good. Now push down on the C string. Push down on the C string should be close to the E string, and then let go. Good. Now push down A string. Oh no, E to the A, yeah, sorry. And now the A string. Okay, let's do that one at a time. Index fingertip stays against the fretboard. Okay, ready? G, down, C, down, E, down, A. Okay, one more time. Ready? G, C, E. Try to sing the string names with me. G, C, good. Keep your index finger on the fretboard. So if you feel like you're lifting off a little bit each time, try to really focus on keeping that index finger stuck against the fretboard. Try one more time. Ready? G, C, yeah, Donna, right? You want to keep your index finger down. Right? So not lifting up. Even if it lifts up a little bit, then you're not going to get the stability of the fretboard. Okay, let's try one more time. Right? G, C. Good. Okay, now we'll get a little bit faster. You guys hear that? Articulating every note. Okay, now let's try it in time together. Okay, so a strum a strum does not have to be super fast. It doesn't have to be like every time, okay? You don't have to force it. That it can sound like this. You can hear the notes fanning out, yeah? Okay, let's try it together. Down strums. 3, 4, down. Let me hear each note. Go ahead, listen to your own ukulele. Pay attention that you are hearing every note that you're playing. Good. All right. Is that better? Everybody get something out of that? Okay? So, today as you're playing, even if you've been playing for a little while, this is something that can escape you if you've only been learning online or just teaching yourself. You know, these are like the fine motor movements that you want to focus on. Okay, now you strum down. We want to strum up the exact same way. So with your index finger, you're going to, hold on, everybody hold your ukes, yeah? Okay, index finger on the bottom. Now I want you to pull up with the index finger against the A string. Don't let go. Yeah, you just want to pull up, get the pressure on there, and now let go. Right? Do you see that we're building control here? You know, if for some reason you're like, every time I touch a string, my finger just flies off. No, you want to build the control where you know where your finger is, okay? So pull up on the A string, finger against the fretboard, let go. Good, again. All right, finger, pull up, and just the A. Now, we're going to pull up, index finger. You're using the fleshy tip of your finger, not your fingernail. You're using the fleshy tip of your finger. Pull up on the E against the fretboard. Keep your index finger against the fretboard. Now pull up to the C. Good. C, pull up to the G. Good. Now G, pull up. All right. Okay. Now let's try down, up. Articulate on the way up too. Down, up. Nice. Down, up. Really articulate. Up. Feel that your finger is catching every string. Okay? All right. Let's do this together in time. Ready? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Articulate even more. Listen to your own ukulele. Okay, cool. Sounding so nice, isn't it? You guys hear the room? That's the beauty of the ukulele, is that it's tuned already to a nice sounding chord, which you can't really say for the guitar. You know, when you play a guitar, you're like, wow, like, oh, I need a chord. This one is already tuned to a chord, yeah? Okay, great. So let's move to learning our first chord. Yeah, Dan, that's great. If you could scroll up a little bit more, that's perfect. Okay, let's give a hand for Dan on the projector. So let's start by learning the first chord, which is C. All right. Now, hold on one second. Yeah, just hold your ukes for a second. This is just terminology that is common in learning to read ukulele chord charts. We number our left-hand fingers. Index is 1. Middle finger is 2, ring finger is 3, and then this diagram is essentially the neck and first 4 frets of your ukulele, right? It's as if you were looking at your ukulele straight on. So you have the neck here at the top, and then you have first fret, which is this spacing here, second fret, third fret. And then you have the 4 lines are the 4 strings, your G, C, E, A. So, everybody try this. Our first chord C, you're taking your number 3 finger, you are putting it in the 3rd fret on the A string, okay? It should look like this. Everybody take a look at your neighbor and check that they know what they're doing. Yeah, okay? Oh, so help her out, yeah? Good, that's it. That's why we have neighbors, yeah? Okay. That's good, exactly. You know, help your neighbor out. Okay, so when you have it, hold on. Play just that note, just the A string with your third finger on it. It should be that note. Awesome, everybody got that? Great, okay. Now, okay, we can strum that chord. Okay, so now we're going to clarify what we do with the left hand to make the chords. And this is really important. This is something that is can be hard to learn on your own. I see a lot of people come in with bad habits because they're just trying to manipulate their arm and wrist however they can to get the chord. But let's see if we can give you a little bit of technique and structure about it. So I call this the handshake method. So stick out your left hand straight up like you're shaking somebody's hand. Yeah? And then take your inner knuckle edge, right? So kind of like that joint where your index finger connects to your palm, and put that at the end of your neck, okay? Okay, now put your thumb in the back, yeah? Let your thumb be pretty flush against the back of the ukulele, right? If it's sticking up here, then it's compromising the strength of your arm. So really try not to have your thumb sticking up, yeah? And this is a very common problem, and even if you watch some of my old ukulele videos, I'm doing it too. So it's something that I'm fixing for myself too, okay? So get your thumb square against the back here. Now what you're gonna do is take these fingers in the front and curl them, right, towards the fretboard, okay? So take that ring finger that we're using for C, curl it so much that the very top knuckle is perpendicular to the fretboard. There you go. Okay. Good. Hold on. So don't let go of the handshake part that's happening here by the neck. All right, everybody? You stay connected with the handshake here, getting your thumb flush against the back, and then you want to curl your fingers over to the C. Okay? Okay? This may not be that easy to do right now because your hand has to build some flexibility. Yeah? But let me see if you could try to do this, everybody. Right? Handshake, thumb in the back. Now take your ring finger and curl it around. Good, okay? Now, pinch your thumb and your ring finger together really hard, okay? Yeah, now strum. Okay. Good, okay? Now, let's strum one string at a time, okay? Ready? Good, one more time, and. Nice, okay, so now, how hard do you need to be pinching here? Take your hand away, okay? Now, this is just to demonstrate how hard you need to be pinching with the left hand. Take your thumb and your ring finger together and push them really hard against each other. Push them really hard against each other. Everybody feel that? Okay? Now we're gonna go back, make your C again, thumb in the back, ring finger in the front, pinch your thumb and your ring finger together really hard. Everybody feel that? Okay, now strum again. Good, okay? Just one string at a time. Good, okay. So that's our C. I'll talk more about how we position the other chords. But Dan, why don't we scroll up now? Yeah, to our first song, which is Three Little Birds. All right? So, we're going to learn. For whom was this your first song that you've learned? Yeah? Yay! And that means you probably learned with me. That's why. Okay? So, if you can't see, definitely move yourself into a position where you can see. Yeah? So, now we're going to learn chord number 2, which is F. All right? So, see if you can figure out where your fingers go. Your number 1 finger goes, yeah, in the first fret on the E string, and then your number 2 finger goes on the second fret on the G string. okay? It should look like this. You should keep your handshake and your thumb in the back. Okay, everybody, hold on. Take a look at your neighbor. Help them out with this. Make sure you guys have the F. Okay? And then make sure you're pinching against your thumb. And if you can, try to keep this handshake position. Try to keep the inner knuckle of this left hand touching the edge of the neck here. Yeah? Okay? Ready? All right. So let's do one string at a time. Good. Okay, one more time. All right. So now let's try to strum that steadily. F. Ready? Down, 2, 3. Thumb or index. 4. Go down. 2, 3. Go on the F. Down. 2, 3, 4. Down. 2, 3, 4. Articulate. 2, 3. One more time. Listen. Articulate every string. Okay, pause. Now we'll go into our C. Without changing your handshake too much, let's go to the C. And C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2. Good. Pause. Now let's go back to F. And F, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3. Now let's go to our C. Okay, so C and F are all we need to play the first half of Three Little Birds, okay? So what we're gonna do is, okay, actually, we're gonna play it first just single strums, right? So just play one strum for each chord that you see there, and we'll just get used to what our chord transitions are, okay? Ready? So, you can play the chord with me and you'll sing it with me. Ready? C, just one strum. Don't worry about a thing. Good, now we're going to the F. 'Cause every little thing, back to C, it's gonna be alright. Good, and the chord is right over the word or syllable that you're gonna strum on. Okay, keep going. Sing and don't worry about a thing. 'Cause F, every little thing, back to C, it's gonna be alright. Good, okay? So you want to get really flexible with moving between chords. Let's try that one more time. Ready? Just the single strums. 3, 4, don't worry about a thing. Now go to your F, Cause every little thing, back to C, it's gonna be alright. Good. Sing and don't worry about a thing. To the F. 'Cause every little thing, back to C, it's gonna be alright. Good. So, another part of learning the ukulele is learning to jam, and I like to make sure that beginners feel very comfortable joining any jam. And if you just do this, if all you do is just play the chord once while everybody's playing a bunch of stuff, that's perfectly fine, you know? I like to say C will be your best friend, right? If at any time today you're just like, I don't know what's going on, play C, right? That you can be like, oh, I see a C, I can do that, okay? I see a C, I can do that. Next time around, you're like, okay, well, maybe this time I could try another chord, right? But give yourself patience, you know? That learning anything takes time, but learning music especially is a really good brain exercise. You guys feel your brains are working today? Yeah. So you have to coordinate left hand, you have to coordinate right hand, you have to coordinate reading the chords and then interpreting them with your body. It takes time, so be patient with yourself. Okay, now we can try it with the full strum. We're going to do 4 down strums per chord, okay? Now let's just try it as an exercise first, right? C, 2, 3, 4. Just get used to counting. C, 2, 3. Now go to F. We'll go F, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3. Now get ready for F. Go to F. Go. F, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. 2, 3, 4. Okay? See? So some of you, I can see you're just kind of like, the F kind of hits you in the head before you know it, right? Like, if that happens to you, then just the next time around, see if you can, like before you get there, give yourself like a little reminder, like, oh yeah, we're changing chords now. I'm trying to yell it at you also, but a lot of it is just you training yourself, like, it's coming. Oh yeah, a chord change is coming. I have to get ready for it. Yeah, ready? Let's try it again. Just the chords, okay, C. Well, actually, let's just sing it, go for it. And I'm going to tell you when you're changing chords too. Ready? So we'll go 2, 3, 4. Don't worry, 2, 3, about a thing. Okay, here comes the F. Go, go, go. Cause every little thing. Now back to C. It's gonna be alright. Good. Sing it, don't worry about a thing. Okay, get ready. The F is coming, the F is coming, and every little thing is good. Back to C. All right. 2, 3, 4. All right. How do you feel? I'll give you a round of applause. Yeah, that sounded great. Okay, now we're going to learn our third chord here, G. Okay, everybody look up at the top. A lot of people are like, do we have to play G? So, and you do, because it's pretty much in, I don't know, at least half of the songs in the world. So you're going to need to play G. Okay? So try to figure out where your fingers go. Your 1 and 2 fingers go in the 2nd frets, right? On the C and A string, and then your ring finger comes around, and makes an arrow that's pointing at you. Okay, everybody check your neighbor. This one is a good one to check with your neighbor. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? Okay? Now just a quick reminder to pinch against your thumb in the back. Okay? Pinch against your thumb in the back. Okay? Let's play 1 string at a time, guys. Right? G, and 1, G, C, E. Okay? 1 string at a time, everybody, on the G. Ready? 1 string at a time. And we'll go. Okay? If you're not getting sound, you might need to pinch a little bit harder. There we go. That's better. Okay. Okay. G is a hard one. Yeah, you kind of have to like get your fingers used to it. Let's do a little exercise. Ready? Everybody on the G. Okay, see if you can maintain that handshake position. Yeah. Okay, ready? 2, 3. Down strums G. G. 2. Try to articulate. Try to articulate. Try to hear every string. Sounding good. Now let's go to our C. Remember I said C is your best friend? Okay. Pause. Go back to G. Put these 2 fingers down. Put your ring finger back. Ready? I know it's hard. And down strums. G. 2, 3, 4. Now we go to C. Okay. Try to go back to G. Go. Yeah. Find your way back to G. Find your way back to G. Yeah. You gotta move your fingers down. right, let's pause 1 second, yeah? So, G is a tough chord. It'll take you some time to get used to it. If you're struggling with it today, don't worry about it. Take your time, do your best. Try to get there. Don't worry as much about the strums than just getting there. Let's do a little quick exercise. I have a tutorial for this on my YouTube on how to practice changing chords. Just go to the G, no right hand. You're only doing the left hand, okay? Look at your hand. Go ahead and look at the G that you're creating, right? Okay? Now go to your C, okay? Without moving too many fingers, right? You just have to move your ring finger down and then pick up your other 2 fingers. You can hover the other 2 fingers, okay? Put those fingers back down, go back to G, right? Yeah. Isn't this a big difference to just look at your hand and focus on the chord changes? You know, you don't have to strum at the same time, yeah? Okay, let's try this. G, now go to C, go back to G, go to C, okay? Now, go to F. Like, what? Yeah, okay? Remember, what is F? What is F? Okay? Good. Now go back to C, and now go back to G again. Yeah, no strumming, just the left hand, okay? All right, now we'll just try something with the left hand. We're gonna go fast. G, C, G, C, G, C, F. That was awesome. Okay, F. Now here's a tricky one. Go from F to G. Okay, now F again. Now back to G. If you anchor your ring finger first, it can help get you into position. Right, good. F, right? That ring finger's free. Anchor it back to G. F, back to G. Okay, how's that? You guys see that kind of practice? You can do that while you're sitting in front of the TV, while you're just, chatting with a friend. Like, oh, what are you doing? Oh, just some chord change exercises, right? And it's something that you can patiently learn on your own. Guess what? These are 3 chords. There's like 1,000 more chords for you to learn, right? So it's more about building up the agility of your fingers, right? Once your fingers kind of get used to moving in this way, it's going to get easier and easier to do other chords. So be patient with yourself, and then just kind of focus on, I like to narrow down whatever you're practicing on to like very specifically the challenge that's facing you, right? So if it's the chord change, focus on the chord change. Okay, now let's go to the second half of the song. Dan, if you could just scroll up on it. I'm gonna trust that everybody's got F and G under their fingers now, yeah? Okay, so, all right. Okay, we're gonna do, again, actually, yeah, Dan, you could show the chords. Do you guys need the chords? Yeah, let's have the chords. And then let's see, we need to see the bottom of the verse too. Yeah? Yeah. Maybe just a little more. Oh, there you go. Okay. It's kind of close. It'll be okay. Scroll down just a little more. This is fine-tuned scrolling. That's all right. Okay. You guys know that one's G, okay? So, okay, single strums for Rise Up This Morning, okay? Just single strums. Just get used to the changes. Ready? C. Rise up this morning, smiled with the G, rising sun. Look for the next chord here. C. 3 little birds. Look for the next chord is F. Pitched by my doorstep. Okay, back to C. Singing sweet songs. Now to the G. A melody's pure and true. Now going to the F. Saying, this is my message to see you. Good. Okay, one more time, just like that. Ready? Single strums. Rise up this morning. Try to strum on the syllable. Smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds. Yeah, look for the next chord. Pitched by my doorstep. Next chord. Singing sweet song. Good. A back to C. Isn't C your best friend? Yeah? Okay, and so I picked this song as the first song because it takes us back to C a lot. But it's not a song that's just C, because that would be pretty boring. Right? So, okay, now let's try it with our down strums. 4 down strums per chord. Ready? Okay? And catch up where you need to, right? If you're like, oh, I'm lost, then meet us back at the next C. Yeah? Make sense? Okay, ready? Rise up. Down strums, 2, 3. Rise up this morning, 2, 3. To the G. Smiled with the rising sun. Great. Back to C. 3 little birds. To the F. Pitch by my doorstep. Good. Back to C. Sing a sweet song. Good. To the G. Of melodies pure and true. To the F. Saying, this is my message to see you. All right, that sounded great. Okay, put the whole song together. Yeah, ready? Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about a thing. Look for the next chord, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing it, don't worry about a thing. What's the next chord? It's F. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be back to C. Rise up this morning. Smudgy, rising sun. Always back to C. 3 little birds. To our F. Pitch by my doorstep. Singing sweet songs. A melody pure and true. Now going to the F. Saying, this is my message to see you. Awesome! First time playing through a song. Okay, and then very important, the final strum of every ukulele song goes like this. Okay, so you can give that a try. Go to the C. Okay, I'll walk you through it. You go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, 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 down. And then if you want to be a rock star, then you pick up your arm and you go. Yeah, and then you smash your ukulele. It depends on how hardcore you are. Yeah. Okay, so to wrap up with this first lesson, we're going to play through the song twice. Yeah, see if you can sing along, and then we'll end with our finishing strum. Yeah? Okay. All right. Ready? Here we go. From the top. 2, 3, 4. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing it, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning. Smudgy rising sun. 3 little birds to the F. Pitch by my doorstep. Singing sweet songs to the G of melodies pure and true. To the F. This is my message to you. Back to the top. Sing it out. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Sing it, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise Nicely done, okay? So let's go to the next song, Dan. Awesome, okay? So, anybody know this song? Yeah, this is one of the world's most popular songs. I'd say my family's from Taiwan. This is one of the most popular songs in Taiwan. Yeah, just to show you the global popularity of both ukulele and Jason Mraz. So, but it's popular in large part because of the ukulele. It's like "I'm Yours" has become an ukulele song, even though he did not originally play it on the ukulele. But it has become one. Okay, so this is what I like to do with a new song: is run through the chords at the top, right? So we have C. Okay, we remember C, G. We saw G. Right? Like I said, G is in pretty much every song, so you gotta learn it. A minor, how do we do that? Okay, middle finger, right? On the G string, on the second fret. Take a look, check your neighbor. One string at a time. A minor, right? On the A minor. Everybody on the A minor? Good. Now you see, going from A minor to F, all you have to do is add a finger. Yeah. And then lastly, we have a chord that's a little tricky. It's called D. You're going to put your 1, 2, 3 fingers stacked in the second fret. It's kind of hard to do this. You got to push really hard. If you can't do this, right? Some people ask, like, can I just swoosh it all with one finger? You could try, but then you have to lift up. What you can do, for those who have bigger fingers and a smaller you can swoosh the top 2 strings with one finger and put your middle finger underneath. Some people like that too, yeah? Okay. But we're not going to play the D very much, so that's okay. Okay? Okay. Dan, can you scroll just so that we can see the whole first verse? Okay, that's good. Let's still see the chords. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to run through. So, in a more jam format here, and with a jam, what I like to do for beginners is play just one strum at a time, just like we did with Three Little Birds, just so that you can get used to the chords and the chord transitions. Yeah? Okay, so hang on as best you can. See if you can start training yourself to think and look ahead to the next chord, right? All right, sing it with me if you know it, just one strum. Well, you done me and you bet I felt it. G, I tried to be chill, but you're so hard now. A minor, I fell right through the cracks. Now to the F, and I'm trying to get back. Keep going. Before the cool down run out, I'd be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. A minor, I reckon it's again my turn. F, to someone learn some. Dan, can you scroll just a hair so that we can see the chorus there? Good. Okay? Ooh, can you scroll back so that you can see the chorus? All right, there's that fine balance. Okay? Ready? Okay, just the chorus. C. So I won't hesitate no more. No, hold on. More. Yeah, so hold on. So the chord goes with the syllable. So even though those words are a lot closer together, it's the same amount of time musically. It just happens that there are fewer words in that section, yeah? Okay, let's try it again. Chorus, ready? And I won't hesitate. Here comes a G. Take no more. Here comes A minor. No more. It cannot. To the F. I'm yours. And then you go back to the C. Okay, great. Let's try this whole first section, right, with our strum. And I'm going to introduce here a new strum. This is called the backbeat strum, okay? So you can just play 4 down strums, right? So let's try. If we were to just play our chord progression, C, G, A minor, F, it's the same chord progression for the entire song. Let's just play it with down strums. 4 down strums per chord, C, 2, 3, 4, we go C. Yeah? Now let's go to the G. Now we go to A minor. Now we go to the F. Now all again, back to C. To the G. A minor. To the F. Good. So you can do that for the entire song. If you want to take it to the next level, you can see at the top here is a reggae backbeat strum. What we're going to do is add an and. If we were counting 1, 2, 3, 4, what we're doing is we're adding 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. It means more strumming, but you're going to build your rhythm skills, right, by learning to count where the and is, okay? So on the C, let's try it all together. Ready? We're going to go nice and slow. We'll go 3 and, 4 and. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. Okay, now the challenge is the first D is going to be smaller and the second one is going to be heavier. So what I want you to do is try to, when we count the numbers, make the strum smaller, and then on the and, play it a little heavier. So it sounds like this. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. Can you guys hear that? That the ands are stronger? Okay, let's try that together. Ready? 3 and, 4 and. 1 and, 2 and. Good. 1 and. Okay, get ready. We're going to switch to the G. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. One more G. 1 and 2 and 3. Now we go A minor. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Now we go to F. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good. Okay. Now we're going to play the entire song like this. If the ands throw you off, just play 4 down strums per chord and you'll be fine. Okay? Ready? We'll play through the pattern before we sing the song. Ready? C, 2, we'll go 3 and 4 and C and 2 to the G, 2 and 3 and 4, A minor. Yeah? Just do single strums if you're still working on the chords. F. Okay, one more time. And the C. Thank you, Carissa. And the G. A minor, go. To the F. All right, let's sing it. Sing it if you know it. Well, you down, down, me, bed I found G. I tried to reach you, but you're so hot that I melt. A minor fell right through the cracks. To the F, and I'm trying to get back before the cool down. I've been giving my best G, and nothing's gonna stop me up to 9 and A minor. I reckon it's again my turn. Yeah, just do the single strum. F. Some chorus on the bottom, but I won't hesitate. No more, no A minor more. It cannot wait. Have yours. Our break is just the chord progression. Good. right. We'll pick it up from the second chorus. 2, 3. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm sure there's no need to complicate our time. Is short. This is all. I'm yours. Okay, use the break to reset yourself. G, A minor, to the F. Okay, last verse. I've been spending way too long checking what's up in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fucked up the glass. So I drew your face and laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our aim is virtue, so I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and then you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find the sky is yours. So please don't, please don't, please don't. There's no need to complicate, 'cause our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Okay, now to the D. We're gonna do the finishing strum on the D. And okay, give yourselves a round. Okay, so I'm going to give out some prizes now. We'll take a quick break. You can, I'm going to give away a couple prizes, but we're going to give away the signature uke at the end, so you can still buy more tickets. But definitely check out the merch. Wanted to do a quick shout out that I have an online subscriber community called Patreon. My patrons who said hi. The patrons are watching right now, and that I do lessons like these. Every month I'll do a beginner lesson and an intermediate lesson. So if you're interested on some online learning, you can do that as well. Okay, who wants to win something? Yeah. Okay, I have, let's see. Today's gonna be your lucky day. I heard you say that. Okay, so first we have a blanket from Ukulele Source in San Jose. Yay, let's give it up for Ukulele Source. You guys know Ukulele Source? One of my favorite uke shops. It's in San Jose, Japantown. And it comes with a copy of Ukulele Magazine and some Ernie Ball strings. Yeah, okay. Our winner. Okay, first winner is 572-302. Anybody? Winner? No? Yes, no? 572-302. No? Yay, come on up. Yay. Okay. Sylvia won at our holiday jam too.
I know.
Well,
I
you're
know.
this one.
Continuing my streak. Thank
The
you.
next prize. Okay, speaking of that, yeah, our Beatles Jam is going to be April 14th, right here in this room at Freight and Salvage, and we have an all-star band for it. So the whole band, it's me and Ukulele and Abel Abigail Jr. and Stephen Espanola. We perform songs from the Beatles, and then we project chords so you can play along with us. So save the date for that. Okay, all right, and then I'm giving away my 5 CD discography signed. All right, ready? Winner is 572367. 572367. That was a brilliant, brilliant exclamation from the not winner. All right, let's give it up for our winners. Yay, congratulations. We'll take a quick break, 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to come back and jam some more songs. You guys ready? Yes. Thank you so much for being here.
13th or 14th?
What's that?
13th or 14th?
14th. April 14th is Beatles Jam. Hi, everyone. Sorry that lighting is all messed up. I don't know what to do about it. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, let's do it out there. Yeah.
G. G and G7 are so close to each other. And G7 makes more sound. One wires. I hate the end. That's my guilt.
it is a long time ago.
Yeah. How long did it take to build up the calluses?
What's that? Do I have a uke? There we go. No? There we go. Okay. Dan, can we go to Stand By Me? Okay. We're gonna be happy for now. So, if you didn't know, on YouTube I have a set of beginner lessons, all free tutorials and lessons. Oh, that's a baby. And I have basically these lessons that are in this songbook up there as tutorials. Yeah. Aw, they're twins back there. Yeah. A handful. Okay, so this is boot camp, you guys. Yeah? So I'm gonna drill through the lessons that I want to get through today. We're gonna move pretty fast, but you can go online and spend time with those video tutorials. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Aww. Okay, so this Stand By Me tutorial, I use Stand By Me to teach the island strum. And I consider the island strum to be one of the most important strums that you can learn in ukulele. Yeah? And this video that I have online has almost 2 million views. So a lot of people have been practicing with it. I encourage you to go home and practice with it. So we have a new song. Let's play through the chords on top. Yeah? Here we have C. We have A minor. We have F. And then we have a new chord, G7. So take your index finger, keep your index finger where it is, and you move to G7. Okay, we'll do a quick exercise here. F to G7, F, G7. Right, F, G7. Hold on, no strumming, just left hand, just left hand. No, let's just try it. I was strumming earlier. Let's just try this though, because we're gonna have to move pretty fast F to G7, just a way that you can get a little practice. F. Now, notice that you are not moving your index finger at all when you go to G7, so keep it planted. Now, G7. F. G7. F. G7. F. G7. Okay? You guys see how it's such a small movement that you can make to make those chord changes, and that's what you want to develop. Okay? Now with the strum. F, G7, F, G7. Now back to C. Good. All right. Like I said, C is your friend. Yeah? Okay. So let's play through the first verse. One chord, single strum for each chord. Yeah? Ready? Here we go. Sing it with me if you know it. 2, 3. When the night has come, A minor, and the land is dark, F, and the moon, G7, is the only, back to C, light will see. Good. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. F, just as long as you G7 stand by me. Good chorus. And darling, darling, stand. Oh, you sound so nice. By me. Oh, stand by me. F, O, C, G7. Stand by me. Stand by me. Good. So you guys see why you have to practice that F to G7, right? It moves pretty fast. Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to learn our island strum. So what I want you to do to learn the strum is with the left hand, right, just lightly touch the strings so that when you strum, you just get a scratchy sound. Yeah, you guys hear that? Okay? If you're getting sound, you're pressing the strings too hard, so lighten up on those strings. Good. I like to do this to practice strums so that you just focus on the rhythm and not on the chords. Yeah? Okay, here we go. We're going to walk through these strum strokes that I have written there, island strum. We're going to go down, then we have a down up. Okay? Then on that asterisk, the star, you're going to drop your hand. So you're going to just drop your hand. You're skipping the down strum. And then we have an up, down, up. Up, down, up. Okay? Let's try to put that together. And down, down, up, drop, up, down, up. Yeah. Yeah. Ready? Again. And we go down. Okay? Down, up, drop, up, down, up. Okay? Now, in time, we're just going to do the first half of this strum. We're going to go down, down, up, drop. That's it. Down, down, up, drop. Try it with me. Down, down, up, drop. Oh! Okay, on the drop, the room should be silent, yeah? So that's why when you play with a group, then you can hear, oh, everybody else is doing something that maybe I shouldn't be doing, right? Okay, ready? Here we go. 2, 3, and down, down, up, drop, and down, down, up, drop, and down, down, up, drop. Good. Down, down, up, drop. Again, down, drop. Good. Now we'll just do the second half. We'll just start drop. Go drop, up, down, up. Ready? And drop, up, down, up. Again, and drop, up, down, up. From the drop and drop, up, down, up. It's hard to get in the practice of skipping a down strum, but that's what we're doing with this rhythm here. Now let's put the whole thing together slowly. I want you to focus on the first half of it. Actually, say it with me. Just the first half of it. We'll say it with me and we'll do it. And we'll go down, down, up, drop. And down, down, up, drop. Good. Down, down, up, drop. And down, down, up, drop. No, there are people who are not dropping. Okay, I hear lots of strums from this side. Say it to yourself. Okay? So the reason why I have people say it is because eventually your body's like, you said drop, but you're not dropping. So let's figure that out, okay? Say it and try to do it. 3, 4. Down, down, up, drop. Good. Down, down, up, drop. Up, down, down, up, drop. And down, down, up, drop. Good. Down, down, up, drop. And down, down, up, drop. Great. Okay? Now, we'll add the second half of it. If that throws you off, focus on the first half. Come back to just say down, down, up, drop. Down, down, up, drop. Right, the up, down, up will come in time, yeah? So focusing on the first half is going to help you get to the second half. Okay, ready? Nice and slow. 2, 3, the whole thing. Down, down, up, drop, up, down, 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 up, drop, up, down, 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 up, drop. 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 Down, up, drop. Down, down, up, drop. Okay, how's that going? Yeah? Okay. This rhythm stuff takes longer. Learning to strum rhythmically is a really fundamental musical skill. Actually, it's a skill in life. You know, we all walk, we all, go to events where we dance or we try to dance, right? Like, rhythm is a part of life. And what I've discovered in teaching beginners is that anybody can learn, oh, okay, this is a C, and this is an F, and this is a song, right? But learning rhythm is what brings it all together. So I try to instill as much rhythm training as I can, even starting from the beginner level, yeah? So see if you can, hang on to it, count it if you need to, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and but say it to yourself and just try to get yourself into the rhythm of it. And the reason that we call this the island strum is, listen, that like I'm gonna like feel a sway as I play this, right? If I play it robotically, like down, down, up, drop, up, down, down, it doesn't have a musicality to it. But see if you can feel the sway. Okay, so let's try it on a C, nice and slow, okay? We'll stay on C for a little while, yeah? C, 2, 3, and down, down, up, drop. 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 Say it. Down, of it can help you. Focusing on just the first half of it can help you. And if the whole thing it seems frustrating, then let it go and just play your C down strums, and that's perfectly fine too. Yeah? Okay, so let's try playing through our chord progression slowly. So you have 2 C's, you're going to play 1 island strum per chord, 2 A minors, 1 F, 1 G7, and then 2 C's. Okay, ready? We'll go nice and slow, and I'll yell out the chords. Ready? Slow, 2, 3, and C. We go down, down, up, drop, down. Get ready, A minor, go, down, down, up, drop. Go to the F. Get ready, go to G7. Good, now to C. Right, it's fast, that changes fast. All of it again, C. Same progression, whole song, C. A minor. 1 F. 1 G7. Now to the C. Okay, let's pause there. Let's just do F. G7. Back and forth. F, G7. Right, remember you can practice this. F, G7. Right, get your fingers to move it faster. F, G7. One more time. F, G7. Now back to C. Everyone looks so relieved to go back to C. They're like, okay. Okay, so we're going to move through this. You can practice more, but I want to get to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and I also want to show you a little bit of finger picking as well. So, all right. So don't worry if you feel like, okay, this is a lot to do right now. It is a lot to do right now. It's boot camp. Okay, so hang in there, and this is what I like to say. At any time, if you get lost, come focus on the next C, play the next C with us. If you want, you can play C the entire time. The nice thing is, I'm plugged in, the rest of you aren't. It's, so no one can really tell what you're doing, and there's comfort in that, right? Yeah? Okay, and then if you enjoy singing, then just sing, enjoy the song, yeah? As best as you can. You can always go back to those single strums we did at the beginning. That's perfectly fine as well. Okay? We'll play the progression through, and then we'll sing. C, 2, 3, 4. Down, drop. A minor. F, G7. Time. If you need to, say it to yourself. Down, down, up, drop. Down, down, up, drop. A minor. Down, down, up, drop. Down, down, up, drop. F, really nice. Okay. Carissa's bringing up the ticket. She's ready. Everybody give it up for Carissa. Oh, Chris, can you bring me one of the signature uks too in the bag? The gift bag? Okay, so let's go to Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So, I started teaching ukulele lessons in San Francisco, I think around 2013, 2014. And by far, the main reason that people came to class is like, can you teach me to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow? And so I was like, okay, well, yeah, hold your uks. Somewhere Over the Rainbow was not a song that you could play coming out of the gate, right? If we all sat down here today and I was like, we're gonna start with Somewhere Over the Rainbow, then everybody would have been like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this? So in many ways, I developed this 6-lesson beginner series to build up to playing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, okay? So let's play through our chords there at the top. Yeah, get familiar with any new chords we might see. So we start with our C. You notice a theme here? All of the songs start with C. Okay? Then we have a chord that's a little tricky, E minor. Yeah? Okay? So you're going to create stair steps with your fingers, starting from the bottom string. Check your neighbor real quick. You want to make sure that they got it. Oh, you want to invert. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Thank you. And the bag with the swag. So the plastic bag with the swag. Yeah. That's good though. That's good. Yeah. You just put it down. Thank you. Okay, that's a tricky one to get used to, but we'll get there, okay? Then F, G, and then A minor. Okay? So only one new chord. It is kind of tricky, but we'll get used to it. Okay. So, our first transition there, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, goes, okay? What I recommend is putting your index finger actually in the fret right next to it. Yeah. I think you can leave the uke out. Okay, yeah, so that people can see it. Yeah. Then, from your C, you're going to put your index finger in the 2nd fret, and then stair step your fingers up. Yeah? So let's try that back and forth a few times. C. Okay. Stair step up to the E minor. Yeah, right here, so. Right. Thank you. Yeah. And again, this is something that you can take home and practice for sure. Yeah? Okay. All right. So let's do our single strums through the verse of this song, okay? So this is the key that Brother Israel Kamakaviwa Ole, who made the song so famous in the Hawaiian style, this is the key that he does it in. So it's pretty convenient because it's in C, and that's a key that we're familiar with now, but it is super high to sing. So just be aware of that. So go ahead and croon it out however you like. Or you can drop it an octave. You go somewhere. I'll be up here somewhere. So you can just follow me. Again, you know, it's like the beauty of crowds. No one can really hear you. Just sing out. Okay. All right, here we go. Single strums, and we'll sing it. Ready, and somewhere, E minor, over the rainbow, to the F, way up high, back to F, there's a place that I heard, to the G, once in I'll end on C. Good. See, it sounds nice, just like that. We got some high voices in this crowd. That's good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is play 2 island strums. Oh, 2 island strums. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, I think you're touching it with another part of your hand. Yeah, that's what's happening. I know. Okay, so what we're gonna do is play 2 island strums per chord, okay? And then a variation to emulate what does is the picking island strum. But first, let's try the first 2 lines with just the island strums. We'll do 2 island strums per chord, okay? So no singing, we're just gonna go through the pattern just to get it. Ready? We'll go C, 2, 3, island strum, down, down, up, down, down, up, drop. Go to E minor, down, down, up, to the F, to the C. Second line F. You can play through the whole song with just those 2 island strums. If you would like to try this variation, you can use your thumb or index finger to pick the G string as an alternative to our first down. So let's try the C chord. We're going to go pick, down, up, down, up, pick, down, down, pick, down, up, pick. Confusing, just do your regular island string for now. Okay, now let's go to our E minor. Pick, 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 pick. That's it. Good. Pick. Go back to C. Pick, pick. E minor and pick. He plays it faster and he goes, but we're going to keep it slow for today. Okay, let's play the whole tune. Ready? From the top. Right? Let's just play C to start to get warmed up. Ready? C, 2, 3, 4. Pick. You can always just play a regular island strum. Sing it with me here. So, E minor. F. how about a gentle final strum? Yay! Okay, give yourselves a round. Okay, great. So I think we'll wrap up with the lessons there because we're pretty much at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. And just wanted to mention again, all of these tutorials are available on YouTube, so you can spend more time with them. Now you have the songbook, and you could spend more time with that. Just wanted to mention my online subscriber community again, Patreon, where you can get 3 monthly lessons that I teach. The patrons vote for a song for monthly lessons every month, and that's really fun too. The last couple of months they voted for Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a challenging lesson, but they have voted for songs that you'll see on my YouTube play-alongs, like True Colors, like, what else have we done? Let It Be, Lion Sleeps Tonight. Yeah, there's a, Dock of the Bay. That one I don't have, I'm still making the play along for that one. So please do join me there. Our SFU Jam group is meeting you for the Beatles Jam, April 14th. You can join me for that. Yeah, you can find out about other events on my website. Some of you already know this, but I am moving to Hawaii, so I will not be in the area anymore. So thank you for joining me from what might be my last workshop in the area for a while. So give it up for yourself. Okay, and so we're going to give away the signature Cynthia and signature uke. I do have maybe 1 or 2 other ukes that you can purchase, and then the rental ukes from today are also available for purchase for only $89, and they have a solid top. That's a really good deal for them, but because I'm moving, I'm trying to clear out some of my stuff. But the signature ukes are brand new, $179 plus tax. It comes with a gig bag. The rental ukes do not have a bag, but I do have a box for them. Okay, let's do the prizes. Okay, I have another set of the prizes I gave out earlier. So, let's see what's in here. Ukulele Source blanket and magazine and strings. Oh, and this one also has a Daniel Ho CD and a cleaning cloth. Yay. Okay, ready? Winner. We have 5, 7, 2, 0, 8, 3. Yeah, we got a winner right here. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. I have another 5 CD signed discography pack. Let's see. How about a little drum roll? Oh no. That's good. There we go. All right. 5, 7, 2, 4, 2, 3. Yeah. Somebody bought it pretty recently, yeah? Winner? Yay! Okay. Okay. All right, now we need a real drum roll for this. Yay! All right, winner of the signature ukulele, and I'm happy to sign it. It already has my signature on it, but I'll sign it again. It is 5, 7, 2, 0, 6, 3. Yeah! Come on up. Yeah. Come on up. Just come up here. What's your name?
Steve Miguel.
Oh yeah, this is Steve. Everybody give it up for Steve.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. It comes in the bag. All right, everyone, give yourselves a round. Thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate all your support. You can find me online. I will be back in charge touring. We actually have scheduled a holiday jam also here for December 14th, I think. So I will be back in the area, and of course I will always be online to support everything you do. So keep playing 5 minutes a day. It's good for your brain and it's good for your soul. Thank you guys. Oh sure, I'd be happy to. Oh yeah, and I'm happy to sign stuff out there. I'll be out at the merch table. Oh my gosh. Oh, how cool. Where did yeah. Oh yes. Yes, let's do that. Yes.
So if we walk it off this way, looking at the stairs and then come back. Beautiful.
I'll put it in the closet behind the door.
Exactly.
All right, thanks a lot.
Ya llegó adelante. Ahorita está ahí bien. Ya llegó hasta adelante, o sea, para el
Ask her if she wants me to toss these.
Sorry?
This is our bowl. I'm going to ask
Oh,
her if
okay.
I can toss the tickets, though. I'm going to go ahead and toss this, too.
Hi, Robin.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good.
We gotta get the piano up.
Yeah, I'll do that. So how was the boot camp? Was it good?
Yeah.
I was really looking forward to it. I was gonna borrow a ukulele.
Really, I think they had some extras on.
I was so excited about it. Well, turns out there's some personality problems.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right, you were supposed to do this, I forgot.
I'm so happy to do it too.
Yeah, she's fun, she's super
Oh, I know,
duper
she's
nice.
so good too.
Super duper nice, and everybody learning something. Well, you know the key, take care of Vicky and everything falls into place.
No, it's fine.
Oh, you'll be all right.
I'm fine. How are you? What's the show tonight?
It's Christine's.
Oh, okay.
John doing?
Anything but this.
Sorry, I don't know why I think that's so funny.
That's, he said he'll help me tonight or tomorrow night, not both.
All right.
So I chose
What's
the
tomorrow night?
Zydeco Cha-Chas. They're
Oh, geez.
using our drums, our amps,
Okay.
so it's a lot more moving parts.
Our drums? You got a mic all the drums?
Oh, heaven, I never do.
Okay.
I mean, even if I put microphones up, I'm not using them.
Right, okay, well, then that's cool. I was gonna say, if you're adding a mic in and all those clip-ons are.
Oh, that's